children. I'm Lady Arlene, and I am so excited to be a part of this new program called Our Town. And Our Town is all about where our family is from, where we were born, and we talk about all our achievements and what we have accomplished and how we got to where we are today. So let's get started. Now, my mother and my father were born in the USA, and my father's mother was born in Italy. And so before we get started, let's learn how to say hello and goodbye in Italian, okay? Okay, so when we say hello, we greet the people, we say ciao. That's easy. Ciao. All right, now it's your turn. Ciao. Yes. Now, the second one isn't that easy, but you can learn it. To say goodbye, it's arrivederci. I'll say it a few times. Arrivederci. One more time. Arrivederci. And now it's your turn. Very, very good. So let's say it one more time so we don't forget it. Hello is ciao. And to say goodbye is arrivederci. Very good. Okay, so let me tell you a couple of important facts about Italy. There are 62 million people that live in Italy, and the largest island is Sicily, and that's where my grandmother was born. And so anyway, and then let's talk about the capital. Do any of you out there know the capital of Italy? What? Oh, come on! I can hear you. Shout it out. Rome! That's right, Rome. And let's talk about, they have volcanoes. And the volcanoes, they still erupt, and they're very dangerous. And let's talk about their beautiful national flag. We've got three colors. We've got green, white, and red. And the green represents hope. The white represents faith. And the red represents charity. Isn't that pretty? And their national flower is the rose. You've all seen this beautiful rose. Oh, it smells so lovely. Now here are some beautiful dolls made in Italy. Aren't they pretty? Look at their costumes. So creative, colorful, bright. Oh, she's so cute. Que bonita. I love dolls. Now, kids, we're going to talk about a very beautiful instrument. It's kind of small, and it's very light, and it's called the mandolin. And the mandolin is a very popular instrument in Italy. They have some romantic songs that they play on this. And it has 8 strings. And you know how you can tell it has 8 strings? All by the pegs. So let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Has 8 strings, and you can play it by double picking like this, or strumming. And I'll try to give you a sample. It's called Arrivederci Roma. Arrivederci Roma. Okay? Now let's strum a song that you might know, and you can sing along with me. Let's see. Here it is. Okay, you are my sunshine. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Don't take my sunshine away. Now that was fun and easy. Now I'm going to talk about my dad. My dad was a very famous boxer. He was inducted in the Boxing Hall of Fame. And this is the beautiful belt that they give the boxers when they get inducted into the Boxing Hall of Fame. Isn't that pretty? This is such an honor. It's so heavy. I don't know how they would wear these. It's weighing me down. Okay, so let me tell you some exciting. His name is Joey Barnum. You can look him up on the Boxing Hall of Fame under Joey Barnum. Now, my dad was so excited about this that here's a picture I want to share with you. He's wearing his belt, and he's so proud of it. And here's another picture of us celebrating that night at the Bonaventure Hotel. It was a big, big celebration. Now, I'm going to show you another picture. Right there, when they honored him and they had him stand up and give a speech. It was wonderful. Yes. Yes, indeed. And let's see. Do you know that my dad won so many fights, and that's what made him famous? And here's a picture of him, an action shot. Can you see that? And here's another one when he was only 15 years old. He was doing an amateur boxing right there. You see that? And he was also friends with Rocky Stallone. Sylvester Stallone. And Sylvester Stallone is a big movie star who made all the Rocky movies. Rocky 1, Rocky 2, 3, 4, and 5. And guess what? Rocky 5 was based on my dad's life story. Isn't that cool? And this is Rocky's mother in real life, his real mother, Jacqueline Stallone, and his real brother, Frank Stallone. And all the movie stars wanted to be friends with my dad because they were big boxing fans. And here's one for you. A very famous, beautiful movie star. Her name is Marilyn Monroe. And I don't know if you know who she is, but someday you will. And here's a beautiful article that was put together by my friend Joe Naiman. And he won an award for this article about my dad being Marilyn Monroe's bodyguard in a couple of her movies. Right. So, look him up under Joey Barnum, Boxing Hall of Fame. Now, let's talk about where I come from. I was born in a little town called Monterey Park, right outside of Los Angeles. And people from all over that come to visit Los Angeles always go to a place called Alvaro Street. And this is why I picked Alvaro Street today to show you. It is so interesting and it's so much fun, especially for kids. Now, Alvaro Street is right in the heart of LA, and it is also known as the El Pueblo Historic Monument. And it is one of the 27 historical buildings and one of the oldest buildings around, structures around. It's a Mexican market, and it has a bunch of vendors, and vendors are people that are selling all their stuff, and they're all close together as you walk down the street. And let's see what else. They have many cafes, they have gift shops, restaurants, and handcraft goods. And they have the mariachis are the ones that play those big guitars, and they'll serenade you. And they have dancers, and the dancers, the gals, are really colorful. See, they're called folklorico dancers, but anyway, theirs are much more colorful and bright with sequins and ruffles, and it's just very, very, very festive. And here's another little thing that you can have so much fun with. They're called castanets, and they put them through their fingers through the strings, and you can just clank them together. Isn't that fun? You can have so much fun with them. I know you can. And of course, you know what all these are our maracas. Yes. And the last time I went to Alvaro Street, I purchased one of these because it was so colorful and bright. And you can use it as a fan or just as a decoration. Okay? And here are some marionettes, and they are puppets on a string. And I am going to show you my little friend Pepe here. Yes, Pepe is going to dance for you.
Para bailar la bamba, se necesito un poco de gracia, por mi parte, y arriba, por ti seré, yo no soy marinero, soy capitán, Bamba, bamba, bamba,
When I was about 4 years old, I was a tap dancer, and I was getting ready to do my very first recital. And I'll never forget the costume that my mother made me. There's some things that you just never forget. And then as I got older, here's another picture of me, and I'm getting ready. I'm still a tap dancer, and I'm still getting ready to, I was still getting ready to perform. I think performance was just in my blood right from the very beginning. But here, when I was 12 years old, I started playing the guitar and formed a band, and us girls had a blast and a half. Okay, here we are, and we would play for all the high school dances. We played for parties, private parties. We're all over. Oh, for the USOs, and we even got to be in a parade, and we performed on a float. And was that ever the ultimate? Oh, love it. I wish I could relive those days again. And here's a picture of my 5 grandkids that I did a video called Annie Banani. All right. And let's see. Oh, and here is my very first vinyl record that I made back in the 80s, long time ago. And so this was the record, and I have 4 songs on it. And then I started recording more CDs, and I became a recording artist. I was always in the studio, writing and performing, and here's a few of some of my stuff. Can you see that? Alrighty, now let's go to this. This was a big thrill for me. The Monterey Park Fire Department hired me to put on my very first concert. It was a 4th of July celebration. Can you see that? And they were all studio musicians that backed me up. And oh gosh, it was the ultimate. Loved it. And here's another write-up that they gave me in the paper. It's called The Strong Survivor. It's about a song that I wrote. And about all my playing around the town. And what else? Oh, and then I turned to the children's stuff, and oh, that was the best thing I ever did. Writing children's songs. It's just like, I can't explain to you, but it's so exciting, and you could tell I'm having so much fun. And here's a couple of my live performances for children. Can you see that? Right, and then another exciting thing happened. In 2008, the city of Oceanside decided to have a songwriters contest to see who could write the best song for their city, Oceanside. And I entered in the contest, and guess what? Oh, I won 3rd place. That was an honor for me. And my other accomplishment is writing the children's books. I'm an author now of children's story books. And the first 3 are about a boy named Haja. It's about bullying. And then the 4th one here is about Mindy Mermaid, and she teaches you not to steal. Stealing is a bad thing. And her 2nd book is coming out on Amazon in about 2 to 3 weeks. So you can look out for that. So if you want to go on to Amazon and purchase, it's under Lady Arlene Haja. And why don't you just look up my webpage, www.ladyarlene.com. Okay. So I had so much fun, and thank you for listening. And I think I'm going to sing you my goodbye song now. It goes like this. It's a happy day, and I'm thankful for the weather. It's a happy day, time to say goodbye. It's a happy day, kids, and I'll see you back real soon.